everybody doing? Man, I wasn't on whole day. I have some rewards to collect, some boxes to open. How is everybody doing? Man, I still didn't have the time to look at that PC of mine, that cooler that's making some noise. It's really irritating. I'm not sure if it's hearable in a stream, but I'm assuming it is. Okay, we can open that. And that. Only one, man. That is a shame. Yeah. Only 7 to go. Only 7 to go. Oh, we can collect that as well. Okay. Nice. 4 to go. Now we have to watch a commercial. Damn, man, why does it take so long? It's like too long for just a daily. Daily should be like 10-second stops. Yeah, nothing special. Okay. So I have to collect that as well. Oh, 750 resources. Yeah. That is very nice. Yeah, what do you want? Okay. Couple of one that we can use. Item? No, of course not. Okay. Let's drive a little bit alpha. Okay, so we basically need to draw 4 days, 14 hours. Man, that's such a long time. Okay, let's do. We need those 3 slots filled. Where is that? Oh, there's our friend Modigliani. Did he manage? Oh, he cannot plow here. Okay. No, why lag, man? Why lag? Middle of the corner. Ah, what a joke, man. Middle of the freaking corner. Good game, man. Very good game. Unbelievable. Middle of the corner, man. Okay, good luck, buddy. Okay, good game, man. Hey, lol. Lenkrad. Was ist eine Lenkrad? Ich weiß nicht, was ist eine Lenkrad. Ich habe heute gespielt Formula 1 2019 PlayStation 4 und ich habe Monza gefahren. 1,2 Sekunden zur ersten Platzung. 1,2 Sekunden. Aber ich kann noch schneller gehen. Und ich brauche nicht Traction Control, ohne Traction Control, aber mit Anti-Lock. Ich kann nicht mit Anti-Lock fahren mit meinem Joystick. Oh yeah, you bought a wheel, Lenkrad, cool. Is that something special? Wait, let me Google it. Lenkrad. What is Lenkrad? Oh, steering wheel, yeah. Aber welche Steering Wheel hast du gekocht? Oh, Time Trial. Ich habe Time Trial gefahren. Time Trial. Und in Österreich habe ich gestern gefahren 0,765 achter eerste 0.765, so 3/4 of the second behind the first place in Austria. Oh, cool, Trustmaster. Welche? Ich will die eine Fanatec, die von 700 Euro. Ganz schöne Lenkrad. Good luck, buddy. Hey, finally we got the golden one. That is awesome. Man, we waited so many days for it. Crazy. Again, buddy. Thank you. Doug Fleming, hello. Welcome. Yes, I use phone. I use a phone and it's a budget phone. Huawei Mate 20 Lite. It's a budget phone, but it's a decent, 4 gig RAM. It runs fine. Nice, T150 Pro, very nice. Dude. Yeah, Fanatec is expensive. I agree. I do agree. 700. It's kind of 720 euro with delivery costs. It's 700, but you have to pay delivery costs as well. That's crazy. But yeah, what can you do about it? And you basically don't want to buy the... How do you say it? Let's research that as well. You don't want to buy the second hand, you don't know how much they already used it, and yeah, I don't know if you can buy it cheap, like even if somebody is selling it, it will put like price, maybe 500, 600, I don't know. But it is very nice, Fanatec. But that one podium one from 1600 is even nicer, but yeah. I don't have money for that, I have to be honest. That's very expensive, man. Like, for that money, you can buy 3 cars. Basically. So, we'll see. Okay, we need one more. Let's go. Uno más, por favor. Osgur. Greetings, Osgur. All best wishes. Good luck, good luck. Okay. That's nice. Nice. Very nice. We have a box for tonight. Very nice. Good game, buddy. Thank you. I don't know why he's so slow, but he shouldn't be that slow. Okay. Sure. How can we say no to 5 credits? I don't think we're gonna get that one 8 sprints in one day. I don't think so. Okay, so I was kinda thinking Okay, so you tell me, guys, what track do you want me to drive? What are we going to drive today? Think about it. Nice tea, man, very nice. Guys, any suggestions? Which track are we going to drive? suggestions? Okay. Let's see. I like that. Oh man, that cooler is really hearable. Boo. I don't know which one is better. We'll see. We'll try the both setups. But I'm kind of assuming one with more handling. I had something like 116 or something. I like this track. I have to stay there. You see, look, it's gonna go fake time because you see it's counting now from the beginning. I don't want that. So that issue is still live. Unbelievable. That is very sad. There's so many issues, you know. Yeah, I want to keep it there in a 6 days. It was decent. This one is tricky. Okay. I want to stay in the 7th here. I want to stay in the 7th. I don't want to drop in the 6th. The last one I want to take in the 7th. Ah, it's a shame we touched the dirt. But yeah, I kinda lost 1.5 seconds, something like that. What did we have? We lost like a second in the last sector just. Okay. Let's try again. Monaco. Okay. Okay, we can do Monaco. Hey Don. How many stability? Medium, 50%. 50%. Brake assist off, low steering, 10% sensitivity. And then, yeah, aero-based setup. Okay, let's do Monaco. Let's do Monaco. We have to make a setup for Monaco. We basically don't have it. Okay, let's do that. like that. I don't know if we need that much aero, but we can even upgrade that part. How much is it? 5,000. Yeah, we kind of have to, I guess. Holy smokes, 1048 handling. Yeah, we don't have one to upgrade that one, but that's okay. Okay. Oh, you're welcome anytime, Dan. Anytime, buddy. Yeah, it's not going to be easy. We're gonna need, and we're also gonna need to cut there. After the tunnel at the swimming pool. But it's gonna take a while. I think that corner can be done in 15 minutes. First sector should be 17 under 17. Ah, that's a shame. Lost many seconds. But that's okay. Put some sauna. Ah, that's a shame. You basically, if you want a decent time, you're not allowed to hit somewhere. It costs you time. That's one of the reasons I don't like Monaco, because you have to cut there. I kind of want it, but it wasn't really. I think on the end, just before the end of the yearly, they draw something like 59 flat, live juicer, I think I saw. Somebody else. So that's basically what you can. I don't know about this setup, I'm not really sure, it's just kind of guessing. I will probably have to adjust it a little bit, maybe I will have to put a little bit back aero, you know. Yeah, that corner, you want to go there smoothly. You don't want to be in trouble there. Like, you really want to go nice, as fast as possible, and then downhill. Okay. Okay. It's a start. It's a start. 100 151. Okay, okay, okay. But it takes a while, you know. You have to practice. You have to kind of learn the corners. You know the corners, but you kind of have to figure out in which speed you can go through those corners and how you need to take those corners, how much you need to brake, how you have to brake. So many things. Focus, you know. Focus also very important. Like if you're not focused, you lose 1/10 here, 1/10 there, 2/10 there, 1/10 there, and that's half a second. You know, I'm kind of trying to go there as fast as I can, but I'm kind of pushing it. I need to reduce the speed there a little bit more. Yeah, it's too much. Yeah, but that 17, 15 was very decent first second. Marvis! This setup will not give you better time. Go with my old setup. Which one? Which old one? With Aero. 53rd place. Nice done. Very nice. That is very nice, man. You almost in the top 50. But you in the top 100. That's very nice. I'm estimating some, I don't know, maybe some 50, 60,000 people tried. Maybe they all didn't draw like everything, but I think like just trying one or whatever. I'm thinking something like 50, 60,000, maybe less. And which thing I have to use? Aero booster? Did you see what I have here? Marvis. Handling booster or aero booster? You mean something like this? Okay. So basically this one with chassis and let's try. Let's just see how it goes. I don't have a clue, man. Let's see how it goes. Okay. But you are right. You need a lot of speed there, and more speed you take. I understand. Yeah, that is true. That is so true. Okay, let's try. Let's see. We kind of have to get used to it now for everything. Ayo. And Marvis, how are you doing today? Did you play? I didn't play at all. I did play some Formula 1 2019. I drove Monza. And I ended up 1.2 seconds behind first place, but I can go, I think, 3-4 tenths faster. But I kind of need to invest time in it. It ain't coming from itself. You really need to kind of focus and make some kilometers there, you know, just to get used to it. It's different than here, you know. It's whole different thing, man. And then with joystick, it doesn't make it easier. Okay, we lost here and there, but yeah, that's like not bad. I guess they draw something like 59 flats, so we are only like 1.2 seconds away. So that's kind of decent, considering we didn't really draw much at all. Oh, very nice, very nice. Yeah, I played couple of only just to fill up those slots. Not really feeling to do it, kinda. I do miss those dual sessions, you know, like playing duels 2 hours. I do miss it, but kinda, I don't know, kinda. I miss something like event, like doesn't matter even if it's one track like for 2 months long, but give me something, you know. Like that event, when is it, like in 5 days, almost 4 days and a bit. Like, it's many days, man. Basically since 26th, like 26th 1 p.m. my time. Once that esport was done, I was also kinda done. After that, I kind of barely played. I did play it a little bit, but not even close how much we used to play on a daily basis. Yeah, this is better. You are absolutely right. I wasn't expecting that, man. I was really assuming you need handling, as much handling as possible. But obviously, you can drive it like this even better. Which is really surprising. Okay. Okay, that's our personal best. 59.72. Well, decent, man. We did lost a lot in the third sector, I guess. I'm thinking. Thank you, Marvis. Thank you. You know us, man. We are kinda, I don't know how come, but we kinda easily can pull out crazy things, man. I don't know how we are managing, man. But let me tell you something, Marvis, about 2019. So I used to, I'm joystick guy, and I used to play like many, many years. Every year, every Formula Ones on PlayStation. But that last one, when it came out, I didn't play it at all because of this game. I was playing this game on a daily basis. I played a couple of times only. And I also used to play with the medium traction. And day before New Year, I think I started playing it again, and or maybe day before that, I'm not really sure. But I started playing with traction off. So you kind of have to, you cannot give the acceleration straight away. You really have to kind of build it up, like, and it's really difficult. But even with that, I managed, like I was driving, and I managed to drive. Like in Austria, I have 0.765 behind first place. That's not bad, man. I think that's not bad. Thank you, you are a beast. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, not everyone can do it. I think so too. And we can definitely go faster than that. Like, what did we do? We played only like 15 minutes or so. But the thing is, we know all the corners, we know how it goes, we know what we have to do, how we have to do, so you kind of just have to execute it. And yeah, you're not allowed to hit anywhere. You hit a little bit, you will lose half a second, maybe second, so you really need to have a clean lap. Wait. Thank you, Maris. Be right back, 1 second. But now I'm kind of waiting, to hear all those informations. I'm assuming in round 2 we will drive half a race, and there will be merge between people from because I have PlayStation. I'm gonna play on PlayStation, so I guess I'm gonna join that group, and so a couple of more will come there. And in that round 2, one track, like half a race, 30 something laps, and 10 people will go through or something like that. But I don't know what kind of rules, can you use any assist, do you have to drive with everything out? If I have to drive with anti-lock off, man, there is no way you can do it with joystick. It's just, you're gonna lose so much time, it's like too much. I tried with anti-lock off, but I think it's impressive how I managed to drive without traction control just in a couple of days of practice. That's what I really think it's impressive. And we had we had a time so when the game came out somewhere in the beginning of July, I drove 2, 3 times, 4 times, and one of the first times was straight away Austria, because I really like Austria. And I drove in that time, I drove maybe hour, I don't know, maybe hour and a half. And I was like 6, 7 tenths of the second from a first place. And then I didn't drove it till a couple of days ago. And that time, on that moment, was like 1.1 something seconds behind. So we did manage to improve that time for more than three tenths of the second, more than say 3.5 tenths of the second. That's really decent, and it can definitely go faster. But basically, it's same as here. You know, you're not allowed to make any mistakes. If you there is even more severe. Like if you brake too late and you miss your apex, you will not be able to take that corner optimal. You will not come in optimal speed out of the corner, so you're gonna lose quite a lot of time. But you need to practice, man. You need to practice. You can, you know, but you really need to invest. I don't know if there is a time, you know, to, you know, because you are so much behind. All those guys are driving every day since day one that game came out, and you are kind of say half a year behind. That's a lot, man. I don't know if it's possible to. The chances are really slim there, I think. But I'm that's all guessing, you know. I don't know. Maybe they will say the people. I don't know. I really don't know. And they are not saying anything yet. Look, when did we finish? 26. Like that's like 11 days ago, man. No official announcement. No, because in the email they also have to then say what we kind of. There is no information, so I don't know when. When are we going to draw? What are we going to draw? You know, like what are the restrictions? You kind of need to study the rules to see, you know, okay, it's like that and that and that. I have to then draw like that. Kind of have to make some game plan, basically. That's what I was thinking. But I basically would like to see esport here on this game. That's what I would like to see, because on this game it can be done on massive scale, you know, on a PlayStation. Look, even like if you look, like I looked, there was like only 900 people from in a like I looked a little bit for Pro Draft 2019, you know, and on a Formula One site, you can go to gaming, and you can go to esports, and then you can see some things there, you know, like qualifying 2020 and results. Look, qualifying 2019 here, 2019 results. And then if you see like all platforms, 1891 people, how do you say that, participated. 1891 people participated in all three, so PC, Xbox and PlayStation 4 all together. That's not much, you know, so it's kinda selective, you know. But with the phone, you can have like 2 million participants. You can have 20 million participants. Everybody has a phone. Everybody, and whoever likes to, like, many people doesn't know about this game. I strongly believe many people don't have a clue this game exists. Because there is a lot of race fans and a lot of like Formula One fans that would probably play the game if they knew. And then not only that, you know, there is a lot of issues in the game, so they kind of have a lot of work to do to fix all those issues. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4, all issues are gone. There is like a lot of work. But it's a sad, man. It's a shame, you know. And 2018 was even lesser. 980 people participated. 900 in all three platforms. Maybe more people participated, but they didn't kind of draw at all, like, because they think, okay, that's not enough. So, but yeah, this one is like 17, 18, 19, and now 20 results. Yeah, you see, like there has been qualification for 2020. I don't know how many people got through, but 8,327 participated, so much more than year before. And kinda they draw, but they draw, I know they draw the thing, man, the scenario. That's like nothing we draw. Scenario is whole different thing. Like you have to turn everything off. Like all those, like let me see. The first person, yeah, that's not gonna happen. With the anti-lock on. Oh man, 70 people, everybody without. I don't think 110. Where is somebody? I don't know, man. There was so much people like close to each other. Like there is kind of, if you look the first. One 30, 132, 32, 33, 33, 33, 33, 33, 33, 33. Like 10 people in a 0.01 second. Yeah, I don't know, man. Not really sure. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. But probably, as I think, like I think with joystick, there is like zero chance, and with that steering wheel, like decent one, like the Fanatec one, 700 euros, maybe 2 to 3% chance, maybe 5% max. That's not big chance, but still, I wanna take a shot, you know, even if it's only 2% chance, you still kind of want to do your best. And it will depend also which track, you know. Like I don't know when you're gonna hear which track you're gonna drive. Maybe we will drive several tracks. Who knows? You know, I really don't know. But for us, from Formula One mobile racing, for us would be better to have esports with this game. Oh, that would be awesome. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Which is really shame, you know. I would love to see prove myself wrong and like suddenly like in 2 months, bam, esports, Formula 1 mobile racing. Let's go. Massive global yeah man. It's nice to dream, you know. It's necessary from time to time to have crazy dreams. Okay, let's focus. Come on. This one is okay, it's not far away, you know, start finish and you messed up the first corner, but in Spa you kinda drive 40 seconds and you messed up that, okay, not the first corner but the second one. But Spa is really cool track, man. I really enjoyed in the esports Spa. It's too slow. That's too late. Oh, come on, Dennis. You know you need to break more than that. It's so easy to fall out of the line in that piece. Like if you're just a little bit late, like in one and in the second one as well. That's nice. In fifth. That's a shame. And that's too late. And that's too soon. I I went too soon in that last right one. But it does make a difference if you go in fourth or in fifth through that first corner. It really does. It makes a lot of difference. Man, the tire flow one side and the front wing other. Stay. That's a shame. That's the thing, once you come to that moment, where you kind of need to push everything to the limit, and I mean every single corner, to be able to get your target time, eh? Was too much. We hit the wall. But look at that second sector, man. 2671. It's very decent. And we lost like in a first sector. We lost like also kind of 210. And then I don't know how much we lost in that third sector, but we definitely lost some time there. It's a process, You like doesn't matter which track is it, the easy one or difficult one. Like you start driving, you drive, decent times, tracking sector times, and then working towards those best sector times, to connect them in one lap. It's a process, really. And sometimes you manage to do it fast, like in a session, say, but sometimes you need a couple of days for if it doesn't go, it doesn't go. You can always switch and try something else. But eventually you will have to get back where you was last time. And then good thing about us racers is kinda, when you drive those tracks, you kind of learn, okay, that corner, that there is so many corners, that has some kind of tricky way to take it or whatever, there is so many things there. And then you start driving that, oh yeah, that corner, yeah, we have to take it that way. And all those memories coming back, and you kind of managing then to get decently fast on that place where you was like last time you drove that. Feather Racing, hello, welcome. How are you doing, buddy? Are you playing this game as well? Cool. Do you like it? Of course you like it if you play it. Yeah, that's a stupid question. Do you play it for a long time or you kinda recently started? I'm hoping you're not using brake assist. That's very important not to use brake assist. It slows you down between 2, 3, 7 seconds. Between 2 and 7 seconds, basically, you will go slower, maybe even 8. Cool. You should use some. You should definitely use some. I'm using assists. It's kinda, yeah, a little bit easier. Low steering and medium stability. But yeah, without steering, it's kinda, it feels like you're driving on the frozen eggs. Literally on frozen eggs. Like you're driving on the ice, but you also kind of driving. You can fly out or whatever, man. It's like not easy. It's doable, you know, if you practice. If you practice, definitely. But yeah, I'm old guy, so I need some assist. I need some assist, man. Okay, let's try now. So we're basically looking for 16.8. Oh no, that's a shame. I hit the wall. I brushed the wall, but it slowed me down. Yeah, you don't want to go wide there. You will not be able to finish that corner. Why I didn't tap one more time, I don't know. But I would probably made it if I tapped there one more time. It doesn't make much difference, you know. Too late. Right, let me see what you got. Hey, Francesco. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it can go faster, but basically you saw what I'm using. I'm not even using, so Marvis told me. I'm not even using the handling. I'm using like iron. Yeah, I like stability on medium. It's you can take corners like easily. Yeah, you have to cut chicane. Everybody's cutting, so you have to cut as well. I don't like it. That's why I don't play it, you know, but you have to cut it. Otherwise, you cannot see how far you are from. But even without cutting, it's like, I don't know, maybe 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds. So you still kind of have work there. But also depends, you know, on your setup, you know. Like, to be honest, like, there is a lot of people, you know, like with insane amount of parts, you know, like it's I cannot imagine, like you really need like to spend maybe 3-4 thousand euros to get those they have. Like I saw somebody, he has level 4 aero, and then it's maxed. It cannot go to level 5, and it has like 30 something parts. And say example, one of those purple parts, say sipods, you know, I have sipods on a level 5 as well, but I have like, I don't know, maybe 30 parts, extra parts, and he has like 204 extra parts. So he will be able, when the next level comes, 120 parts, he will be able to level up straight away. And the blue parts are like on 400 something, like crazy, man. I don't know, you know, like it's not possible that with just normal playing. And even if you spend a couple of $100, you know, I bought 12,000 through the course. I bought 12,000 credits, and 2 times was on a sale for 70 euro, and 1 time was for 100 euro. I needed it to upgrade it, so I bought it. And but even with that, you know, and playing like I'm kind of daily player. Okay, last time I didn't play much duels as I used to play before, but still kind of. Like to get those amounts they had, like you need to play like I don't know, 50,000 duels and spend maybe 1,000 euros. So it's a shame, Codemasters is looking other way. It's really shame. Like that yearly leaderboard, there was so much fake times in it, and they didn't really bother to remove that, and they left it as it is, and they announced top 10 whatever with all those fake times in. So I will not be surprised if they leave everything on a qualifier as it is, which will be really disappointing. Some people will basically, because of those cheaters, lose the spots that they deserve in top 10. So yeah, it's really disappointing. There was no Overwatch, there was no Control, there was no like any reporting. It was first ever. They announced, man, like it came out of the blue. They announced first ever mobile qualifier. I thought, man, it's gonna be, like reports and everything, and like it's gonna bring a lot of dust, in the air, like, and make it like more. How do you say that, like, because it's Formula One, and if Formula One just did a little bit more, like putting some clips and announcing things in their Instagram and Twitter, and putting on YouTube some things, during that qualifier, there would be much more attention, like there would be. I know. I totally agree with you, but that's the how do you say it? Codemasters. Like I remember, like when was that current? Like more than half a year ago, more than like 7 8 months. When was Monaco? And that issue was live, and they didn't do nothing about it. And like people were saying, I don't know how many times somebody wrote a post on Formula One mobile racing. It's Codemasters Forum / Formula One mobile racing. But yeah, they don't do squat about anything, like. And then with each new update, like new problems comes, but all those old ones are kind of still there. Like we just draw in the begin, not in the begin, but maybe in I don't know. We draw a little bit Bahrain, and straight away we got that glitch when your first sector doesn't count, and like you are already in sector 2, but the total time got resetted, and it start counting from a zero again. Oh yeah, too much lags, definitely. They driving always into, yeah, 3,000 cups is decent. As long as you can get to Elite Four to be eligible, for legendaries, so that you can get the legendary box, and in the shop for credits, once you accumulate enough credits to buy some boxes there for credits, definitely. But it takes time, you have to invest time in it, and it all depends how much you time can invest in it, and if you want to, there are also other games, that are appealing. But I'm kind of I love Formula One. I'm playing Formula One for many years, so for me was this like, man, it's so unbelievable, like in your pocket, you can play it wherever, whenever, like you just need internet connection, and that's it. And then the duels, it's only one lap, so you can basically start up your game, play one duel, and get out in less than 3 minutes, which is really fascinating. You know, you have other games like you have to play at least 5 minutes, 10 minutes to finish the game or whatever. But here you are really kind of, if you have 5 minutes, you can still play one game, which is really nice. And then if they would, like, if you see, like, that game Raid, how much they kind of putting the ads out there and trying to make a game bigger, you know. And Formula One mobile racing is not doing anything about it. Like last maybe 2 months on a Dutch TV, on Dutch channels, I see sometimes the commercial ad for Governor of Poker 3 or something like that. It's also free game, but you can put the money in it, and it's like on a TV commercial. Very often I saw it, like more than in past 2-3 months I saw it at least 15 times. At least 15 times. Henry Go. They definitely have to do something with dirty drivers, but not only that, like what just Fedot said, the lag, man, sometimes. Like here in my first game, I got the lag middle of the corner and I lost it there, and that was it. I wasn't able to come back anymore. And it was basically because of the lag. Middle of the corner, man. I don't mind if you give me a little bit lag on a straight, you know, I can manage that. But if you get it middle of the corner, you don't know. Did you steer enough? Did you brake enough? Do you still have to hold brake? Do you have to let go brake? There are so many things. No, I would definitely leave the sprints and grids. It gives that special thing because look, it's one lap, 21 tracks, and you have or quali or grid start or sprint, you know? And it's really cool concept. It is really cool concept. But they need to do something about dirty drivers, definitely. Like there is so much people that like, why are you go play Destruction Derby, man? Go play something else. Why are you playing Formula One? Do you see real Formula One drivers go hitting each other like that? Like, come on, man. Like if you cannot win, practice more, learn better, you know. There is always room for improvement. Like even when you kinda super fast, you still have room for improvement. You always kinda have room for improvement, definitely. And not only that, like sometimes you also get the penalty, like they hit you from behind and you get the penalty and they drive through. Or those crazy starts, like there is couple of times was in live streams and like when you kind of start grid start and he goes like phew, like on the first place, like you didn't even start, and he went like phew, and all the other cars kind of went a little bit in the air because he went kind of through them. Crazy, crazy, man. But yeah, a lot of issues, man. I really don't know what are they doing there, man. Like in that forum, you know, there is no life there whatsoever. There is way more traffic in here on our channel on a daily basis than in a Formula One mobile racing forum. There is almost no traffic there whatsoever. People posting from time to time something, but you ain't getting any reactions back. So communication between codemasters and community is kind of 0.000, which is really shame. A lot of people is trying to help. A lot of people is coming up with the great ideas, you know. They just don't want to accept anything, which is really odd. I really don't understand the way of thinking behind all of that. Like you really need your community to be behind you, you know, and you have to kind of follow some lines from community, you know. And like community is not asking like crazy things, you know. They are kind of asking things. Yeah, fix the game, fix the issues, man. Come on, like why does it take so long? Like it's not that you kind of have to reinvent the wheel or something. It's like I'm not the game developer expert in that field, like how that goes, but I'm kind of assuming, like when you look all those that has been succeeded with their games, say Fortnite, Hearthstone, League of Legends, Counter-Strike Go, and that kind of games, like if you look the how they do that, they bring very often updates, if it's something wrong in a game, they fix it, they are really onto it. Like there is no begging for 5 months, please remove that glitch, or like I had an issue in a Hearthstone a couple of months back, and yeah, you write, you get the ticket number, and on one point somebody get in touch with you, and if they can help, they help you. But here there is no in-game support, man. Like how can you expect to run something and to make something big if you don't have any in-game support? And also that forum, what you have on your Codemasters forum community, that doesn't has any purpose at all, only for us people to complain, and nothing has been done about it. So yeah, I don't know, it's really sad, man. I would really love to see this game 100 times bigger. It's really cool game. It could be like the most played racing game on the planet, man. It could be really huge. I strongly believe in that. But there has to be many, many steps done, and many, many things before you can kind of hope for that. But it's a lot of hard work. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they are not working hard. I'm just saying they are not fixing things that should be fixed. And yeah, that's the bottom line. Yeah, but there is also sometimes you see them fly outside of the track, but they still keep maintaining speed. Yeah, with Russians, Europeans, and others, definitely. Voice chat, yeah. Yeah, I would like to see a lot of things, friends list, like fixing the leaderboards, like in the events, when there was events, and you can see the overall standings, but if you see the leaderboard from particular event, you kind of have to join that event, and you have to drive down qualies and 3 races to see the time, to be able to see the leaderboard, which is really silly. Why there is not like leaderboard button and you can just see the leaderboard. So many things, man. So many things. Outlaw, hey, you changed the picture. Yeah, there is F1 as well, but it's not kinda, like, if you know Formula One, Formula One is world on its own. It's not a sideshow, it's main event, So having Formula One in the game where you can play everything else and just one small piece of it is Formula One, it's fun, but it's not really worth Formula One. Formula One needs his own game, It's that simple. So that's the reason I'm really not playing Real Racing 3, because it's not official game. If they make it official Formula 1 game, I will switch it. I will switch. I will go and play that. Oh, Oh, definitely, man. For years and years, they are understaffed, and they kind of doing too many things at the same time. You cannot do like 7 things at the same time, man. You need to focus on one thing and do it properly. And basically everything what they do, nothing has a huge success. Even in the grid, they put a lot, but it's not really huge success. The grid game, I don't think so. If I look the numbers and if I look the traffic in like it's more playable than Formula One mobile racing, but it's not that you will say millions of people are playing it. Not really. And they keep jumping from side to side, and like even Formula One 2019, there are still things that I was saying in 2016 that has to be fixed when I was writing, and those things are still there. Like when you're driving time trial, you're driving time trial and that race director, and you're driving, like when you're driving a lot of laps, So say you draw 30, 40 laps and you go in the race director and you have to scroll all the way down to see that last lap of last 2, 3 laps what you just draw, to see the sector times, whatever you want to see. While they can just flip it, and when you drive like the first lap, second lap, third lap, they are dropping down. They are not staying up. Like it's so simple fix, Then all those fake times. There are also fake times in Formula One 2009, like in Austria, like people who is really good, they drive like 1-3 something, and there is a guy who drove 57 seconds, and that's not possible. So why are you? And it's from, I don't know, from 7th month, 8th month, or whatever. Like, why are you letting those? I would rule there with iron fist, man. Fake time, go away, straight away. And then warn also, like you doing something that you shouldn't do, you get the yellow card. Don't wait for the second one. Second yellow card, it's still not out, but third yellow card is red card, and you are gone, man. And we ain't gonna miss you. And once you establish that kind of rules that people know if you do things that are not allowed to do, and you kind of risking yourself not be able to playing it, they will think about it twice, believe me. They will think about it twice. Assetto Corsa, yeah, I saw that game is really cool. And iRacing, a lot of people is playing iRacing. Yeah, a lot of gamers are playing iRacing, yeah. Yeah, I love Formula One, and Formula One is really best you can. Like, I really enjoy driving Formula One. All those laps and figuring out, everything. Like today I started on PlayStation 4 on 2019 with the joystick with no traction control, anti-lock on, and I drove Monza and I started driving, and kind of my first lap was like 4 seconds behind, and then you start kind of shaving it. From it was actually 3.8 seconds, from 3.8 seconds to 2.9 seconds, from 2.9 to 2.6 to 2.4, under 2 seconds. Hey Raimundo, all best wishes, buddy. Yeah, Lando Norris is playing iRacing with Max, but I'm assuming the other ones are driving as well sometime. Raimundo, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much. Yeah, let's hope it will be a good year for us. But health is most important. Health, and then the rest will come. Definitely. Yeah, man, can't wait that highlight event to start in 4 days something, man, and then at least you have something to do. Like with this, I get bored soon, like in that single mode. I don't know, It's not really kinda. I kinda figured out that one thing what I was doing. I'm gonna still do it, but we didn't do it in this session. Like pick up the track and then drive with the McLaren, Ferrari, and stock car, and then compare the times. I already made one on Hockenheimring. I have to clip out China. We did China a couple of days ago, and yesterday we did Silverstone, but I have to clip those things, those two, and kinda, yeah, those are three of, maybe we don't have to do all the tracks, but we can still do at least couple of more. It's fun, to see the difference. There is a difference, Stock car is slower than McLaren and slower than Ferrari. But Ferrari is just a bit, not much, just a bit slower than a stock car, which is really surprising. Which is really surprising that they faster at all, because on their site, on Codemaster site, they say everything is same, like factory cars are as fast as a stock car, which is totally not true. McLaren and Alfa Romeo are kind of same. Basically, they are same. They are different, but they are kind of reaching same times, so they are kind of equal. And then Ferrari is under, man. Ferrari has way lesser grip. Definitely. And I drove Ferrari. From my when I bought the season pass. I drove Ferrari, and like for many months until I got heard McLaren is the fastest, and then I bought McLaren, and I saw straight away. I remember that day, man. Like we had with Ferrari, we had 123 flat in China. 123 flat, and we drove like straight away 1.2 seconds faster, McLaren, which was really impressive, man. Like crazy. What? 1.2 seconds? That's crazy, man. That is crazy. But surprisingly, on a Silverstone, it was a difference, but not that big difference as in China. Well, have you ever? Yeah, in Spa. And you? Let me get something to drink. Be right back. Once those events was done, kinda, yeah, you only can do duos. What else can you do? Like, there is nothing else than duos. Whoa, Sochi, cool, man. Whoa. I bet it was very nice. Sochi is very cool track, man. I like Sochi a lot. I like especially that, like after that long straight, that section where you have to brake, right, left, left, right, and then those last two corners. But that section before that last two corners, so when you're on a straight and you have to brake, right, left, left, right. That section, very cool section. And basically that first chicane is also kinda in our game, like you have to fly through it in 7th gear. If you do it in a 6th gear, you're gonna lose like 3, 4, 5 tenths of the second. And what is your favorite track? My favorite track is basically Hockenheim Ring, I guess. But I have many favorite tracks. Hockenheim Ring. I like Austria. I like Silverstone. I also like Singapore a lot. Singapore is surprisingly different than Monaco. But Baku is also cool. Man, Baku, that long straight, man, crazy. Oh, just few days ago, man. Oh, I drove a duel, man. It was crazy. I was behind him whole time, and then in that one, I went outside. Oh, that was really nice overtake, man. I need to take some time, man, and take some duels sessions and clip some things, and make some highlights of very nice overtaking, very nice comebacks, crashes, couple of different ones, definitely. Oh, Monza is also cool, man. Oh, it doesn't really matter where you was, as long as you can see them and hear all those engines, that's the experience you basically never forget. But yeah, definitely the tickets are really expensive. Like this year is gonna be in Zandvoort, and like it's sold out. And it's going to be also like it's not easy to get to Zandvoort. That's the thing, So it's gonna not be easy for all those people to get on the track. And the track I was watching like a couple of days ago, like on YouTube, somebody recorded with a drone. For New Year, it recorded with the drone the whole track. Like they are still working on it. Like there is a lot of tarmac that isn't there yet at all. You are in top 600 in the world in Monza in RR3. Cool. From how many people? Do you know how many people? I bet a lot of people is driving there. And also depends on your car. If your car is kind of built up enough to be able to, like just small things like here and there, like you can easily lose couple of tenths. But I do like some things in Real Racing 3 Formula 1 uh, better kinda. I didn't play it, but I saw on the clips, like the graphic is kinda a little bit better. And yeah, they could here definitely use some graphics updates. I don't know how they could, I don't know really how that works, but it would be nice, to look better, and that lag, definitely. That lag is an issue. Man, the lag is a big issue. I know people quitted because of the lag. Man, they had the lag, crazy lag, man. Like crazy lag, each corner crazy lag. Like they cannot drive. It's like everything is in slow motion and like crazy. There is no way you can drive like that, which is really shame. A lot of people quitted, man. Like, and like for everyone that you see, there is basically 50 more you don't see. So for all of those that has been quitted and was kind of announcing in the Codemasters forum, Formula One mobile racing, kinda it's I'm quitting, I'm deleting game, this that. Like many people, like there is more than several posts about it, and it's not like only those people. Like there is many more you don't know about it, which is really shame. You know, I don't see gladly people leaving the game. You know, I would rather see Codemasters. Yeah, fixing the issues. I'm not expecting them to fix all those issues for like you have to be realistic, you know, for everything takes time. Time and hard work, and that's understandable, but when you're understaffed and yeah, you don't have enough people, maybe you should hire some people, you know, to close up the gap. Like the gap is getting bigger and bigger. There's a lot of issues, man. Yeah, let's race. You are so right, let's race. Enough talking. Okay, let's focus. Focus is also very important. You really have to kinda learn to focus on command. What's too much? 1742. It's not good. We're kinda looking for 16.8, 16.9, 17. Still kinda. That that corner, like just before entering into the tunnel, that corner you also kind of need to take as good as possible, not to brake much, so you kind of keep as much speed as you can keep. More speed you take there, more speed you will have like there where you have to cut, which is really stupid, but you kind of have to. Definitely stupid. You know how often I had in the duels, you know, you're dueling somebody and then you're getting there and then you're thinking, is he gonna cut or not? Or that's a shame. 1664, man, that was fast. Marconi Oliveira, salve, salute, hello, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? In turn one, it's so close. Two. Yeah, but if you go too much, you will get penalty. You cannot kind of cut it too much. But damn, that 1664 was our personal best so far. That is very fast. Ayo, Dennis. Ayo. See, if you cut too much, you get penalty. Nice, Fedot, very nice. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice, very nice. Ayo. Shame. Too much. Ayo, Dennis. It's a shame. 1 second, guys. Be right back. Oh man, that's a shame. Shame, 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 shame. I'm not really experiencing that much lags as other people because other people is complaining more about it than me. But yeah, there is too many bad conditions, definitely. I totally agree with you on that. Fruity water. Water, 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 fruity water. Yes. But man, those 2 weeks esports qualifier, man, I drove myself to oblivious. I drove so much that 2 weeks, that was crazy, man. I really drove a lot. Ah, yo, come on. We did improve, but not by much. We had like 59, 80 something. Now it's 70 something. What's this one? Ayo, why? Because I was late, I guess. Not I guess, I was late. I had to break there earlier, but if you break too soon, you will hit that one on the right side. So I see, right or left. Why? Ah, that was a shame. In the sixth gear, it was decent. I don't know why it happens, cause my phone. Yeah, I have also 4 gig RAM. Yeah, it's because of the game, man. Because of the game. If you don't have a lags in the other game, that means that other game has everything running well, and here is not. Too much. Still kind of decent. Oh, Dennis. Okay, let's focus. Come on. Come on, one decent lap. We got this. I don't want to drop it there in a second. So much speed lost. Too late. Yeah, that second sector was not good. We went under 27, so we kind of need to do that under 27, I guess. We kind of want to have a chance on a decent lap. Well, I wasn't really looking particularly on which tracks, but I think on every tracks is a lag kind of. But I wasn't really tracking on which one particular. So I kind of don't know. But it comes and goes. Sometimes there is no lag, you drive it, but sometimes it comes like... I really have a decent internet connection, so that shouldn't be kinda... But yeah, you never know. Ayo. Man, that one, we went out in the 6th gear, man, that would be... I don't know how much fast, but very fast. Ah, that one 1664 was very decent. Ay, oh. And uh, what is FPS? Wait, let me Google it. Frames per second. Okay. Frame per second, yeah. So what can they do? Do you know what can they do to kind of improve those issues with the lag? Is there easy fix or is it difficult fix or? Hey Simon. Okay. 60 frames per second and you get, and that causes the lag. But why that happens? Why does it switch from 60 frames per second to 20? Are there how are you doing, Simon? Did you draw anything? I saw your time in Baku, very nice. You don't know what is and how can be fixed, yeah. Yeah, I hope they figure it out, man. I really do. But even with all those things, you know, like you would see them like working on the issues, you know, it would give you kinda courage and motivation, but like this kinda they are leaving it as it is, which is not really understandable for me at all. More people plays, more money you earn, so I don't understand the logic behind everything there. Yeah, it can always be better, but still very, very nice slab. Very nice slab. I can't wait, man, for that highlights event, man. To have something to do. It's really kind of boring without any events, anything. Is it boring for you as well? But you play, Simon, so you play also. How much do you play RR3 per day? Adios, stay. It sucks you in, and that's it. Oh, you don't. You play around 2 hours per day. Yeah, that's nice, man. That is very nice. Yeah, I'm kinda tired of the Monaco, to be honest. I know we can go way faster than what we did, but kinda we are not able to connect. Sometimes takes a couple of days, man. You cannot force it, you know. If it doesn't go, it doesn't go. Ay, oh. Yeah, I was too late again. I have to brake there earlier and steer in earlier and keep it in third and let it go as soon as possible. But yeah, easier said than done. Same as this first one. Too late. Huh? Too soon. I'm kinda done with it. Tomorrow, new day, new chances. Let's drive a little bit something else. I don't know what. But I'm kinda tired of Monaco. We also didn't draw much, man. We talked more than we draw, actually. Okay, you guys, tell me. Give me a track. Give me a track. I'm wondering with how much PI will we have to drive. That highlights things. In 4.5 days. My God, still like 5 days. 4.5 days. That's like 5 days. That's too long, man. Guys, any suggestion? Any track you want to see? No? No suggestions? Any track? Australia, man. Sure. Sure. Okay. I don't think it's gonna be easy. There is a couple of critical corners. That chicane, you need to fly through it. If you don't hit that, you ain't gonna be able kinda to. But hey, let's try. I remember it as yesterday. Esport PI 800. And we need to figure out now every corner how. I don't know when I drew last time. It was a while ago. With Max. Yeah, that's what you need in the 7th gear. But that is slow, man. We did faster with PI 800. I think I had like 18. That's the same. There's so many corners we need to figure out. What did we do with the e-sport? Like 11 something? That's not good. Okay. That's not bad, right? Considering we have 8-8. It was very decent second sector, 1766. That was very decent. But we basically lost in the first and in third sector. Like third sector, we did the third sector better with PI 800, man. Crazy. But yeah, it takes practice, you know. You cannot expect to do it in a couple of laps. I mean, you are trying to drive top time. It's like there is not much people that can drive under 1.9. For sure. Man, we keep hitting that corner. That corner is so difficult, man. So difficult. Too much. What do you have here, Simon? You cannot hit it every time. 849, very nice, Simon. You kinda need that first sector way better. It's not good enough. But also this first one, like you need to take it gently, it's not good. Like you have to do as less meters as you can. You don't want to go wide, you don't want to go too soon. This you want to do in the fifth. But hard fourth is also decent. But rather in the fifth. Brings more speed with it. That's stupid, man. Stupid me. Oh, cool, Simon. I will definitely check it out later. Did you go to PlayStation, Simon? Simon, did you go to PlayStation or on what are you going to play round 2? Are you going to play at all or not? You're not going to play. Why, man? Why, man? Maybe it will be like in March or so. Like there is still enough time, you know. I'm gonna give it a try, man. I don't think I can, like, I know the chances are small to none, but still kinda. You never know. Yeah, yeah, they didn't answer you either. Like I wrote, like that day they wrote to me, it was I think 30 December, and I wrote after that, but they never answered on, and even that I wrote later, please don't close conversation, man. Because usually they do that, they just close then conversation, man. That's so, like you wait for days, that's so, you know. Like I wrote, and I guess I wrote, waited 2 days, after 2 days they answered, and then I wrote back, and after that first answer they kind of, I didn't hear anything. It was like 6 days ago, man, more than 6 days ago. And I know I'm not expecting things in, but at least you know that in game, why you have to kind of wait 6 days for reply? Come on, man. That, and the worst thing is, I'm assuming, and it probably will happen, like suddenly you just see conversation closed and you cannot write nothing anymore. That's it. Yeah, we will see, man. I hope so too. But I'm not holding my breath. Maybe it will be in the next week. But it's a really shame, man. There was no Overwatch whatsoever. There was nothing like that. That was really shame. They could give more kind of attention to it, and like in the media and stuff, you know. Like, it's your thing, man. And it's first ever. It was first ever esports mobile qualifier. First ever. It's gonna go in books, you know, whatever. So, yeah. That's a shame. Yeah, we got lucky a couple of times. We went so easy through in the seventh gear, but it's really not easy. Sometimes you go 10 times there and 10 times you make mistake. That corner is brutal. That corner is so brutal. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I will not stream long more. I will end up soon. So yeah, sure, I can give you a call on Facebook definitely. Yeah, this corner you kinda need to take it in a fifth, but it's very difficult to do. Some people are managing, but for me it's kinda not really easy. But high fourth is also decent, but it's still a couple of tenth lesser, you know. Yeah. too. Ah man, that corner is so brutal. Why? Come, come. You can go 100 times there and maybe not one time go through. Man, we got lucky couple. We went through. Oh man. That's a shame. Oh my god, is it already that much time? I need to wake up early in the morning. But I kinda know I want to try, to set up decent. I think we can do it, definitely. We're still kinda short everywhere. Ah, yeah. It's a shame. It was decent first sector. 23-36. It's not fast enough. It is fast enough. Where did we lost time, man? That last sector was terrible, man. That last sector was really terrible. Hey, it's always the next day. Hey guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow in the afternoon, evening, something like that. We have books to research through the night, which is really nice. We can open that one. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys, good luck with your games. Sweet dreams later. Keep it clean. And race you later.